The Kentucky Small Business Development Center is a statewide, nationally accredited program that provides no-cost, confidential business coaching and training services. Whether you're just getting started or are ready to expand, we have the tools, resources, and expertise to help you succeed. We're part of a national network, America's SBDC, with over 1,000 centers across the nation. To learn more about how the Kentucky SBDC can serve you, please visit KentuckySBDC.com or email us at info@KentuckySBDC.com. You can also reach us by calling 888-414-7232. Thank you for joining today's webinar. The chat feature is available for you to ask questions and interact with today's speaker. Please take a moment to introduce yourself and where you are watching from today.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Dave Etkin. I'm the director of the Louisville Small Business Development Center. We're one of 13 centers spread across the state of Kentucky with the Kentucky SBDC network. Again, welcome. And as always, just to make sure that everything's working well, we can hear you and you can see us. If you just go ahead and look at the bottom of the screen there, you'll see a toolbar. And if you don't see the toolbar, just hover over the bottom of it and it should come up. There you'll see the chat feature, and put in the chat, tell us your name and where you're watching from. We get people from all over the place sometimes, so it's really interesting for me to see where people are watching from. So there's Rose, she popped in from Ashland, Kentucky. And there's Dr. Wanda Jean Jones from Louisville. Hi, Sabira, how are you? I owe you an email. I'll get right back to you, don't worry. Boise, Idaho. Hey, Kim. I love Idaho. I spent a lot of time there a couple years ago. One of my favorite states. Pikeville. Hey, Tiffany. Moorhead, Kentucky. Rachel is another SBDCer. She's an awesome SBDC coach. Reach out to Rachel. You can get on our website there. So good to see everybody. Thanks for coming today. So as we go through today's session, if you have any questions or comments, just put them in the chat and we'll get to them. Wanda says she loves your shirts. Don't forget to turn the mute off there too, Mariha. So I've got a great guest today, and I don't know about you guys, but I do spend a ton of time on TikTok, just randomly watching things. You know how it goes. But Mariha Ineke, she owns Bonnet Bandits here in Louisville, Kentucky, and she has really used TikTok to grow her business, help new people discover her services and her products, and really drive her business forward. So I thought it'd be really cool to get Mariha to come on and talk a little bit about how she did what she did. So Mariha, welcome. How are you?
Hi, thank you, Dave. I'm well, and you?
Great. So you've really done a great job with TikTok, and there's nobody that lives and breathes TikTok like you. So who better to come on and talk about TikTok? And so Mariha, just tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started and how you use TikTok to grow your business.
All right, so Bonnet Bandits started in 2017. And of course, we went through the pandemic. And during the pandemic, I learned about TikTok, and I was addicted. Lo and behold, I did not know TikTok was going to help me with my business, but I just continued to post and be consistent with it. And it helped me a lot on TikTok as well as on Instagram. And the thing is, that's where it started from. So that's how I got started. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. I want to say hello to Patrice, who's watching from Barbados. So you get the prize for the first person watching today. So
yes. So so can I go ahead and show everybody how some of the things that I did to start?
Absolutely.
Awesome. So I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to share. Go ahead, and mic's on. Let me turn the mic off. Okay, and screen. Here we go.
Always takes a sec.
Yes. Okay. All right, here we go. So when I started my TikTok, the first thing that I recommend is I went through TikTok, I logged in, and you can make your account. So I went ahead and made me an account. And so I'm going to use my actual TikTok this time. So give me a second. And it's going to send me a code. Give me a second. We went through this. So this is what it's going to do when you set up your TikTok. It's going to give you a code once you figure out what phone number and email address you want to use. It's basically going to send you a code and tell you to verify you are who you are, which we all want that. And then it's going to bring you to TikTok. What I do recommend is that you scroll your For You page. And the reason why I say scroll your For You page is because you'll get to see just different,
I organize.
Hey, what do
Meet the
content. And so you basically want to hone in on the content that suits you, like your business content, what other people in your business, what kind of content they're making. And that will give you inspiration to make your content. And so that's one of the things that I did when I started. I scanned my For You page, like obsessed with it. So I also went through, okay, go ahead.
So just let's just stop there for a second. So how exactly how would I, so when my page comes up, I would just scroll down and I would just tell me a little bit more.
So when you first start your, when you first come on to your, when you first come on to your TikTok, when you first make your TikTok account, you can
scramble like an egg before you get folded like an omelet?
All whatever type of feed it is, or whatever you're looking at,
Scramble like
this
an-
on
the
block list. That's it.
You join my life for 60 seconds
Everything.
and you're still at zero.
I didn't know I could love something this much until I laid my eyes on you.
She's pretty good. You want to basically scroll onto the TikTok. You want to scroll and look at your For You page. Oh, am I on mute?
No, you're not. You're good.
You want to scroll your For You page. Everything is going to come up. So it's not going to be so much as, it's not going to be, yes, I can. It's not going to be so much as what's catered to you at that point. But the more that you like and share, you will be able to create what type of TikToks you want to see. So if you just want to see more of, say for instance, you did construction. If you want to see more construction, you're going to just constantly like all the TikToks that are under construction. Or what you can do is go into the search bar, look up construction, and look for all the TikTok videos that have construction, so you can see what content those construction people are doing, like all of that, and that will continue to be on your For You page, your FYP. From my FYP page, I went to, I'm going to share again. Okay, here we go.
And Mariah, when those videos were playing, the volume on those videos were way loud and we couldn't.
Okay. I believe I turned it off this time. Let's see.
Let's see what happens. I'll let you know.
And I apologize for that, you all. Is it going? It takes a sec. Okay, there we go. Okay, so here we go.
I didn't know I
Can
could
you hear
love
it?
something this much until
You
I
still hear
laid
it?
my eyes on you.
Oh shoot, hold on. Let's
Here we
see.
go. I got it. Oh, you
Oh,
stopped it.
Didn't
Okay.
know I could love
Can
something
you hear
this
the video?
much until I laid my eyes on
So
you.
let's see.
I didn't know I could love something this.
Let's pause this. That's not what I need anyways. So when I started TikTok, I didn't want a personal account because I wanted to use it for my business.
Right.
And this is my business page. This is Bonnet Bandits business page. We still work on it every once in a while. We do more of the Instagram feed from the TikTok, which is a way that you can just merge everything.
Oh, yeah.
So, and that makes it easier for your content, for you to share your content and reuse your content, is from what I've learned. So when I started I went into manage account, and you go from account control to switch to personal. But if you just started major page, it's going to say switch to business, and you want to switch it to a business page. And then it would take you to, it will take you to this page. I know it will take you to this business suite. And the cool thing about the business suite is it will show you all of your analytics of your post, how much you've climbed, how many pages, or how much you've posted, or how many videos you've posted, and how many followers you have, and how you're trending and what your followers are. So we always want to pay attention to our analytics, right? Because it shows us what videos what people like. So one of the things that I did was, and we can still hear the volume on the TikToks, right?
I think it quit the last time.
Oh, okay. So this was a video that.
So here go my story. That's us. That's Bandits. All right. And so
wow. Okay, hold on. I don't want that. I didn't know when this happened. So this was a video that got a lot of reviews and people liked it. So now what I do is I try to do satire videos for people, because people seem to like the satire videos that I do with the voiceover. They found them funny. So that was pretty cool. So that's why I like using the analytics. Another cool thing about the business suite is that you can go to the business creative hub, and this will tell you everything that people with a small business, what they're doing and what kind of content they have, so you can be inspired, or what they use to engage into their customers. This is the business community. You can use this. What I like about this portion of the business hub is because if you don't know what to post, you can always do something called a story, and you can repost the story just to get people engaged, even if it's not your content, like if it's not your personal made content. So that's what I like about coming to the business page, because you can always attract other people's customers to your page by just sharing a story, which is another thing, like, what is it called? It's another portion of TikTok that you can use to reach out to other people.
So that's probably something that I have trouble with, is just figuring out what to do. And so you kind of have a whole process where you get inspired through other videos. You take those ideas and kind of, you were telling me earlier that you write them down. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Okay, so so a couple of one of the things that I do is, as I was telling Dave, and it's not going to be on here, but it will show us on here, I believe. This is one of the things that I want to use. So this is the creator portal. And on the creator portal, you can always find out what is really cool. Now, it should be somewhere on here, but if not, what I do on Saturday mornings, one of the things that I do, which I don't know if anybody knows this, but they have where you can watch TikTok on TV. So TikTok is an app, of course, on your phone, now on your iPad, now it's on your TV. So instead of watching the videos and liking the videos and going back to the videos to see it, I can watch the TV and write down all the stuff of what that TikTok is that I like the hashtags. I can like who the creator is or search for it on my phone. As soon as you like it on your TV, it'll show up on your phone, and then you can automatically save that from your phone and use whatever use the sound if it's what you like. You can use, you can copy and paste the hashtags. You can double team on your research of what next content you want to do when you batch it out. So that's another thing. I also use, along with the business suite, I also use the creator portal. And this is like the fundamentals of TikTok and how to come up with the strategy. It talks a little bit about getting paid, but you don't worry about that. Product features and updates. This is a really cool, this tells you all like the new different trends, the different like little apps that people are using, or the phases that they're used, the different, just different things that you can use to engage with your customers and also use to attract and catch their attention. So that helps pretty good. Products and features, TikTok content strategy, that's pretty good. But when you get into the TikTok content and strategy, what it's going to suggest you do is this new program TikTok has called Follow Me. So the Follow Me program, it's a 6-week program, and it basically helps you go step by step of you follow somebody and someone follows you. So it's helped to increase your people finding you, other people finding you. And then eventually what happens, so I have several different, from the Follow Me program, what I ended up having was several different people wanting to be influencers or ambassadors for us. So I'm starting that program here shortly. So that's pretty cool. So some people will find you if you do the Follow Me program on the TikTok content strategy.
Nice.
Do we have any questions? No?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay, cool. So getting started, I want to take this, the volume off. Hold on. Let's see. When I go to share content, and it says, in the thing was still on. Okay, there it goes. Okay, cool. Tell me if you can hear this, Dave.
Okay. Yep.
Hi,
Well, I
welcome
don't know
to
why it's not
TikTok.
cutting
It's
off.
Flossy Baby. So you
cut it
want to
off. I
learn
thought I was
about
cutting off the
TikTok?
volume.
Well, I can help you with that.
So you all
Whether
wouldn't
you're
have to
new
hear the
here or
volume.
you've been here for a while,
Yeah,
I'm going
But-
to tell you all
we hear
about
all
TikTok
about
and what makes it so special.
I wonder
Well, what
why
is
it's
TikTok
doing that,
anyway?
but okay.
TikTok is
Now
the
I wanna
home of short
stop
form
her.
video, but more importantly, it's a place where people from around the world.
So this is where I actually went into. So once I got into TikTok, I took it step by step and navigated. And as I was telling everybody to create your account, you start to scroll and check out your For You page. And then you want to go with creating a video. That's the hardest, that was like the hardest part for me, because when TikTok came out, they are very candid. So you want to make sure you have candid videos. And I mean, very candid. It doesn't matter. It has to be very candid. And so once you make a candid video, as which the volume is still on, so I'm not going to show you, but I was going to go back to my TikTok and show like some of the candid things that I've done that have gotten people's attention. But once you make your first video, you want to focus on your hashtags after you make that video. So you make that video, and like I said, For You page, why is it going back over this? Then you want to go into your hashtags. You want to, after you search your For You page, you want to look at those hashtags that you found that you feel fit the content that you are posting, and apply those hashtags to there. You want to stay within anywhere from 7 to 10 hashtags, and you want to have some type of cool caption, like whatever you're doing, and post it. And usually within 24 hours, because I usually watch it, you'll start to see it grow and you'll see your likes grow. And that's what I was going to show. But if I could get the volume to go off of the thing, then so y'all wouldn't have to hear what it was saying and just watch it. But it won't do it. So then from after you post that, you just start doing it every day. Now, one thing I can say is that when I do a lot of my TikToks, I tend to need help with cameras and editing, because that is very important, because you will have a lot of mistakes. But this cool thing in the creators portal will help you figure all of that out.
So are you using your phone for video?
Actually, so I actually use two things. I use my phone and I use my iPad. But when I use my phone, I never use my phone on the front facing camera. I always use my rear facing camera because the rear facing cameras, which I learned from TikTok, the rear facing cameras have better pixels in them. So I have a Samsung S21 and it has a 8 HD HUSD HK24 UHD quality on the rear facing cameras. So I get commercial quality type content. And so what I've learned is there's a app like, so let me see if it'll let me do that. Let me see if I have something in here. So, so for instance, this one, let me see if I can make it be quiet. Can I mute this? Good night. So with this one, on this video, what I did was, this is in 8 HD. The reason why I use this video is because the quality of it was very clear, crisp, and you can see it. And I really didn't do anything. And that I edited to that. I did this cut probably 15 to 20 times. But the TikTok app was able to show me how I can cut it up, how I can also filter it and make the lighting better. And it allowed me to add my, my words, my caption on there for it.
Yeah,
so
right.
That was the cool thing with doing this video. But I use the rear facing camera because when you don't use your rear facing camera, you have quality. Let me see. I think I did this one, and you can see how different
Yes, you want to know the difference
is.
between us?
So the quality is different. So it makes it. I'm not saying it didn't catch anybody's attention, but apparently it didn't because I only have 7 likes and this other one has 18. So, so it's the quality actually matters when you are filming because that is important.
Mhm.
And the rest of these are all front facing cameras, except for this one. This one I totally go in. I'm so mad the volume comes up. This one goes in and this one.
So good morning, guys.
So that one is a rear, that goes from showing a front facing camera to the rear facing camera. And you can see the difference, but yeah, they got excited about it. Some of my content does better on Instagram than it does on TikTok. So that's another good thing about watching both of those and knowing how to do your analytics.
Right. So you do the video editing in TikTok, right?
So I do my video editing sometimes in TikTok. When I don't want the watermark on my content, I either record first on my actual camera and then put it into TikTok, or I record in TikTok and I go through the steps to take the watermark out of the video so I can place it on different platforms or social media platforms. Yes. So let me see. So I went to the creators portal. We went through the follow me page. I told you all about the TV and how to do that. Another thing, so discover, I have a whole little thing. I was telling you, discover, I'll get together. Let's see. The follow me page, which is very important. And okay, so when you after you go through your discover, the one thing that I like in the creators portal, you're going to go through, make your TikTok. Once you make your first TikTok and you get everything set up, you want to look at the analytics to see what's next. The best thing that I recommend is having at least 5 different TikToks set up, and you can also post those TikToks to at a certain time for a certain day if you want it 3 times a day, or if you want it 1 time for the next 6-7 days. You can do that because TikTok has a post scheduler inside of it, which is pretty cool. You can also manage your analytics from that. So after you have anywhere from 5 to 7 videos, you manage your analytics and see what people like. Then you can take those top 5 posts and redo them again with your specific content of how you engage with your customers. From there, focus on your hashtags and then continue to keep creating and make sure you have your business account. Your hashtags. I'm going through my notes of what I should have been telling everybody. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Talk a little bit about the hashtags and where would you set that up? And then talk a little bit about how you came up with the hashtags that you use and how that dovetails in with your products.
So what I do is on Saturday mornings, again, I am, I go through.
A lot goes on at your house at Saturday mornings, right?
Yes, it does. Well, you wake up and the first thing is always content on Saturdays when you have free time, or when it actually is scheduled, but that's my pastime is content. So yeah, when I look on to when I go into when I'm watching content on the TV, the TikTok on TV, the hashtags that pop up, I usually go in and you can search. So say for instance, if, like I said, construction, but if you're not getting the content that you see under the search and construction, like if you want to see comedy, then I would go in and search comedy. So you want to kind of have like hashtags that, that are for you, what your content is about. And then you want to have hashtags that what you're trying to present. So say for instance, if it's comedy, you want to say comedy. If it's just relatable, you want to put relatable in there. And if it's having to do with comedy and comedy and construction. So I try to stay in that. And I always have my own personal hashtags so I can always find my other, find me if I tend to, if someone's looking for me. So yes, that's where I find a lot of my hashtags or what I do for my hashtags. I also do a lot of the popular hashtags because you never know when you put that popular hashtag in, say for instance, when you go into TikTok and you do your posts, they'll always give you the top used hashtags or what they think you need to use. So sometimes that can be anywhere from 3 to 20 different hashtags that you can use, but they're always going to have that latest hashtag that everybody's using so it can possibly go viral. So that's a cool thing too. They give you help when it comes to being seen. So they'll make sure that you can be shared on the For You page. Another thing that I've learned with TikTok, once you get onto the business account page, you'll start getting different events. Like this past weekend, they just offered a lot of people that have products to do a virtual shopping experience with the Mall of America. So you can do things like that. So that was pretty cool, but you'll see different type of events and different type of opportunities that you can tune into and take advantage of to raise the business of, raise your business, to scale your business. Also, TikTok just came out with something, there's this thing on TikTok. So if you have a Facebook, if you have a Meta and you have a website, Meta has something called Pixel to where you can basically take your pixel and edit to your website and you'll be able to shop from your Instagram or Facebook page and go directly into your website. Well, TikTok has the same thing now too, to where you can add that to your website, which is pretty cool. So now people can just tap on your services or tap on your product and shop now.
Wow.
Yes. It's very in tune. And I know it is a lot of information. You can get lost in here. I get lost all the time, but you can get lost into TikTok, especially with other people's content. So the best thing I can say is to stay on your own page, like I do. I stay on my own page. So I can definitely, I know that it's a lot of information. I also recommend that when you do a TikTok, even if you do have any, say, if whatever content you're making, always put a song or some type of sound that is popular and mute the sound. So that can also go onto other people's page, because people sometimes are liking just a certain sound and will give you likes per that sound. That's worked before too. There are a lot of different content, like templates that you can use on there that I have when I first started, but I don't do those anymore. Like now I use more so of just the camera and the stories and the live. You'll get a lot of people on your live if you're selling products. I know last night I was up pretty late, to about 3:30, and I kept running into somebody's live where they were just selling press-on fingernails, and it was her views was like at 1K, and I'm like, why are people up? But it's everybody in the, it's everybody around the world. You never know what time it is somewhere else. I mean, you can know, but it's everybody. So she had almost 1,000 people looking at her page while she was showing them her different collections of press-on nails. So I thought that was pretty cool too.
Yeah.
So I'm listening.
What steps do you do to like just do what you just, the example that you just gave with the nail person? So do you personally do that sort of thing as well for your product?
So I do not do any lives on TikTok right now. Okay. I do, however, lives on Facebook on Meta, because we just turned over on Meta. So I do TikTok on Meta, and I do lives on Meta, and I also do lives on Instagram. And Instagram, I do more so of the giveaways. I haven't started doing giveaways or anything on TikTok. So trying to have 2 social media platforms up at one time can be difficult.
Right.
So trying to do 3 at one time can also be difficult as well.
Okay. And so like on Instagram, I know we're supposed to be talking about TikTok, but you would just show and how to use your products, your sleeping bonnets and things. I mean, you would.
Yes. On Instagram, my lives more so are giveaways, just engaging with people, showing people like when we are at an event. And I have posted some things on TikTok stories, which TikTok stories stay up just as long as Instagram and Facebook stories. So they only last anywhere from 24 hours. So yes, I use the stories to show the products, where we're at, if we're at a live event, and just like the scenery that we're in if we're at a live event. Like a couple of weeks ago, we went to Cleveland to do an event, and I just basically gave a rough, a pan view of what we were doing, what the event looked like, and said, come out and support. But my voice is always going to be in the background. Yes.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right.
So a little bit more to promote the business, to increase video views and engagement, and get more followers. You can do the follow me program, which one of your hashtags should be follow me. You can also, like I said, add different hashtags, but what I recommend is also doing an ad. The ads on TikTok, which is cool. People, if you're just in a personal account, you don't get to have a ad like page. You don't get an ad page. So with your business suite page, you get an ad page, and an ad on TikTok is cheaper than the ad on Facebook and Instagram. And it's really, really cool because so many people are viewing the ads. And what I like too is that it shows people, if you want to continue to see this type of content, and people they'll say yes, either will follow you or they'll give you a heart and like your page, and they'll constantly see your product. And so, which means they'll end up sharing, which I think is pretty cool too. So I like using my ad page to an advantage, because you take advantage of the ads and you get to see the analytics. That's another cool thing as well. And then, like I said, using the music is another good thing instead of on the ad as well, because that creates people to watch it. Yes.
So on the ad, what is it that you exactly do to get people to, to make a sale for you?
So on an ad, I typically, one of the ads that I have did a video where I'm introducing myself, telling them about my products, giving the benefits of our products, and basically telling them how we're solving the problem of what they're having, and demonstrating how to use our products. That's one of the ads that I have put out before. And now we're about to do another one of those, because quality content, the quality of that ad was not in 4K. And now we watch everything in 4K. So you have to do ads over maybe every quarter. Another one of the ads that I have that's like really funny is some of the things that, like, I have an Instagram that got probably 10,000 views. So I use that as an ad. And so for some reason, people liked watching that. So I use that as an ad, and I've used that as an ad on TikTok. And it's just something that I put in slow motion. It was me getting ready for a photo shoot for our bonnets. And I just had a bonnet on with this glamorous robe on. And it's just like literally so slow. People just watch it. I mean, you can either speed up the speed or something, or slow something down. And usually slowing it down usually makes the people just sit there and watch it, because it's taking them time. So if you can get them to get past 7 seconds and you make that video 10 seconds, you're winning. So usually they'll like it by the end of it, because they took the 10 seconds out to watch whatever it was that you were showing.
Yeah.
So
what we did not do is we didn't really talk about your products yet. So tell us a little bit about your products here.
Oh, so I was
webinar.
more concerned about telling them about the TikTok TV and the Follow Me program, and trying to get what things that I've used for TikTok. So our products are a 100% silk product. What we solve is dry hair, brittleness. We have our products helps with wrinkles, acne, and all you have to do is basically either sleep on our product or use it on your hair. It adds moisture. So we use 100% silk for your hair, and we make hair bonnets, we make hair wraps, we have pillowcases, and we have hydro caps. And our hydro caps last anywhere from 3 to 5 years, and they are washable if you wash them in cold. And all of our other products made out of silk, they're actually, you can wash them in cold water or wash them in regular wash. And they will continue to keep giving you the benefits for the next anywhere from 5 to 25 years. So yeah, they're pretty cool, and they help add moisture. Like, we need, with the way that the heat is right about now, I think we all need moisture, whether it's hydrating inside or hydrating outside. We always need moisture. So if the simplest thing you can do is go to sleep on a pillowcase, then I recommend getting a pillowcase. So yes. Right. So I try to utilize, in one of my posts that I did on TikTok, I try to show like the pillowcase, and like, I'm going to sleep. Like, I'm not posting 3 to 5 times a day, because we all have busy lives, and using the post scheduler is cool. But in the beauty segment, which I like to create my own content, there's not enough time to create 100 videos in 1 week. So you utilize clips by clips by clips is why I like using TikTok, the post scheduler, and why I like to break it down in TikTok, because you can have a cut and edit. There's also an app that I use called CapCut that works really, really well with iPhones and Androids. And what it allows you to do is just to upload your video and cut it into sections. You can even do everything that you got to do on TikTok to cut it up, so you can use your video on different platforms without the watermark, and add your own watermark at the end.
Right. All right. So let's go back to your ad. You had a video that got a lot of likes.
Yes.
You turned it into an ad.
Yes.
So if I watched that ad, if I saw the ad, what does it tell me to do to connect to you? How do you engage with your customers?
So, so what I do, so with the app, so with the ad, what I do, it'll have up under it, because I have a business suite on my Instagram and on my TikTok. It will say either learn more or shop now, and it will take you to my website. So
Awesome.
That's the cool thing about that. And then you can shop whatever products that you've seen, or it'll tell you about our products. Another cool thing that TikTok's actually about to let people do, or in the business suite, you can show people basically, like on Instagram, they have a LinkedIn tree or whatever, a link tree. Well, you can do that on TikTok too. On your profile page, you can have all of those things that you want people to go into, and you can have basically your icons set up to where people can go into each different product or go into each different services that you're providing them. And it'll have like shop now too, and you can add that in your business suite. So you can set up your profile in your business suite exactly like your store. I mean, it's basically like the new Etsy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Ashley just asked, do likes or views matter most?
So I go with both. The reason why I say both is because, like, somebody took the time out to watch what you were posting, but they just didn't take the time out to like it. So it doesn't mean that they're not, if you come back up on their screen again, they're not going to like it. I also go by likes too, because if they like it, that means the next thing they'll probably do is either share it or follow you. So one of my, the one that I showed you where I did some satire, and it was basically Michael Jackson Thriller, and I did a voiceover. It got a lot of likes, and it got a lot of shares, and it also got a lot of saves. So when you see people saving your things, that means that they want to come back to it. Either they plan on doing exactly what you did, or they just want to hold it because they want to make sure that they keep your page in mind when you do things like, oh, this is that person, like I like them, so I'm gonna follow them next. So that's why you do likes, follows, and shares. Like you want to do, and views. You want to like have all of that in mind. I know it seems like a lot, but it's not. Just just take it all in account that if you get a whole bunch of likes, if you get a whole bunch of likes, do it again. If you get a whole bunch of looks or views, do it again. That's at the end of the day, that's it.
Okay. Could you repeat the name of that app that you used on the video editing again?
It's called CapCut. CapCut. CapCut.
Okay, that's easy enough.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put that in the chat here.
Another thing that I just noticed, like a lot of people are doing this new thing, which I have one coming out today. It's called the Little Miss memes, and doing Photoshop with those, of adding your own products onto this Little Miss meme. So I will also use Adobe Creative Cloud. It's pretty good too. So I like them, but Adobe has a lot of cloud. So yeah. So yeah, but there's a lot that you can do to get views. I've stood in the mirror before on one of my posts, and the people, like I said, people like anything. They like candid videos. So be original, and be yourself. Yeah, and let them have it.
What if you're scared and shy? Can you do this?
Oh, yes, you can. I probably tell them on Saturday mornings, mine are usually like, this is going to be raw and uncut. And that's how I usually start out my content, because I'm usually watching someone on TV telling them about them on TikTok. So that's usually what I'm doing. But it's usually raw and uncut. We just, you have to just do it. the Follow Me program on TikTok, if you can get on that, that is one of the things that they help you do, is to help you get out of your own way and just start making TikTok. Because everybody is creating content. And if you're not a content creator, you'll eventually become the latest thing, which is I think it's called a UHD or something, or where people, it's like you're just basically talking for someone else. So we all are content creators. We just don't know what content it is. And basically your content is you.
Right. Let's see. Do you have to create a personal account first, or can you do a business only account?
You can do a personal account. So when you first start out, so when you first start out, they'll basically make it a personal account for you, but then you can go in and switch it over to a business account whenever you're ready to switch it over to a business account. And I just registered my business, and that's where I found the learn more. I found my call to action. So my call to action is always like shop now, or but it's always easy. It's like shop now. One of the things I can definitely say is that when you do the business registry, they do want your EIN number because they want to make sure that you're real. But that was the hardest thing that I had to do, was to try to get my EIN number from a JPEG to a PNG form. But that's not hard at all once you get into it now.
So I just have to say, Cherie says she can definitely attest to the quality of the bonnet. She's had hers for almost 4 years. And she likes
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
So we're getting close to the top of the hour here, but so step one is to create that account. So you would create a personal account, you click it over to a business account, right?
Yes. You go from a business account. From a business account, you definitely want to scroll your For You page, and you're checking out people who have similar content that you want to show. So you want to look at, if you want to look at comedy because you want to be funny, then do that. If you want to be inspirational, look at inspirational content and do that. Or if you want to show people who have the same products as you or the same services as you want to look at that content of what they're producing. And basically, to be honest, just copy whatever content they have. I mean, that's the easiest thing. And you can use your own words as long as you have your own script. Do the same content they had. You don't even have to use a different script. You can use the same script actually, and repost and do it just like that. So, and from that content that you have made, do it on the TikTok app. Let TikTok find the hashtags for you, or create your own hashtags and post.
Okay. And so I think you said earlier, when you get about 7 to 10 videos posted.
Yes, that's when you start watching your analytics. So that's when your analytics will definitely start. You can read something from that. So on my analytics, I look at how much time people spend on there. So if I get anywhere from 8 to 10 seconds of somebody's time of watching my video, I've did a good job. So then that's when you take the time. You also take the views, the likes, and you recreate it again. And you go back to, even you can go back to that person's page that you recreated their content and made it your content, and keep recreating their content that you did, and just follow that. That's all they're doing. It's just everybody's making the same content, but we all have a different voice. We all have a different personality, and yeah, that's it. Personality and a different voice. We're just making the same content.
Right. Okay. And then when do you move into the ads and all that, the more advanced stuff?
So you move into the ads, I would say move into the ads after 30 days. I would not move into, well, I wouldn't move into the ads until after you did a introduction with everyone. Like, my name is so-and-so, and this is the product that I have, or this is the service that I offer. And I wouldn't do it till 30 days and you give an introduction and then go into the ads. And then I wouldn't do an ad because an ad at TikTok is completely different from an ad from Facebook. So you can get 10 times more views with $50 than you can on Facebook and Instagram. So $50 goes a long ways, can go almost to 400,000 people on TikTok Right. So you're talking about big potatoes with small egg, like that's a big difference. But I say do it at 30 days because you at least want to know what type of content you're putting out there, or what type of egg you want to put up there, so you can have a variety of different things. And you can actually just take something that you've already had and make it your ad and see how that goes. And I'm pretty sure if you got the post that has, like my post was 10,000 views with like 300 likes, you're going to win just on that ad alone, because it already has that, it already has the likes and the views from the analytics, and TikTok's going to be like, oh, this is in your algorithm now, boom, and it's just going to take off. So that they'll make sure that they turn it viral for you somehow.
Yeah.
That's I feel like it's TikTok's doing, but it will happen.
So is there a way, let's say I get started and I have a few followers now, is there a way to make sure that they are I'm attracting the right type of people? Can I check on them to make sure that my videos are attracting the right people, the right viewers? Or is it so complicated?
So your hashtags help you attract the right viewers. That's one. There is, if someone doesn't like you, or if it's not like you, or like the content that you're putting out, or don't want to see your product, there's a way for them to not see your product, but there's no way for you to stop them from seeing your product. So it will be up to the personal choice. But I will say, just so you won't have to run into that, make sure that you are very articulate with your hashtags, because that way you can fall into the right people's laps.
Right.
And that's how you can fall into their laps. Exactly. Does that answer the question? I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, if you guys have any questions out there, now's your chance, because we're coming to the top of the hour. So go ahead and put a question in there if you have one, and if you look in the chat now, there's Ryan just posted a link for our survey. That'd be great if you could give us a little feedback, let us know how we're doing. But so just to summarize, Mariha, so we start a personal account, we switch it to a business account.
Yes.
We do our market research, look and start liking videos to get our feed going to the way we want it.
Yes.
We find the ones we like, we copy them.
Yes,
right?
Yes, you copy them. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Well, we don't want to, let's not use it. We basically, we get a lot of inspiration from them to do the same content, right?
That's what I meant to say. We are inspired by them.
Yes.
And we make inspirational videos too, right?
Yes. And you can possibly use the same hashtag that you was inspired by, so you can make sure that you fall into the right people's laps. And
right.
and you do 5 to 7 of that inspirations videos, and you watch the analytics from that. And from there, after you have 30 days, you then take the best one that has the most views, likes, and the most views, likes, and time where people watched it, because TikTok can be anywhere from 3 seconds to 30 minutes. So the ones that has the most time where people watched it, and you make it an ad, and you take as little or as much money as you like, so you can keep resurfacing that around the world, because that's who is watching TikTok, and you watch how that ad does. Literally, I seen an ad yesterday where somebody had 48.3 million likes.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah. So that I'm getting stuff with highlights. So I definitely like those, but sometimes the content is not, you can't recreate that. So yeah, you have to just like it. That's all you can do, is just like it and see if they come up with something else. So yes. And then after you do your ad, you continue to do that for the next, until they take TikTok away from us. You just keep doing that. So yes.
Wow. Dana wants to know, is TikTok hemp friendly for business?
Yes.
I'm sure it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, you have the whole world watching us. So it's not just in Kentucky. I'm talking about this thing is big. So yeah, definitely. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Awesome. I think that's everything. Mariha, this has been awesome. This has been so much fun. Let's do this again really soon. You want to?
Yes, absolutely. I really want to show them how to do the TikTok on the TV. Like if you can get 30 minutes, you all, and then make your TikTok account, just know that you can watch yourself on TV and you can be all you want. You can sit there and just repeat your own views and likes and just hype your own page up. Like, yeah.
So it's okay if we share your contact info with other folks?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You want to put it in the chat?
Yeah, if people want to reach out to Mariha, and I think she's a great resource, and she is a TikTok expert, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And hopefully everybody will structure their Saturday mornings just like you.
Well, come on. It is definitely fun. I will say that I was telling Dave earlier that TikTok can actually be white noise, or you can use it as like when people come over for an event at your house, like a barbecue, you can just put TikTok on your TV and you will have everybody watching TikTok while you continue to get ready, because that is the best thing going, seriously.
Yeah. Yeah, Dana says, she says Facebook has been awful. She really thanks you for all your information today.
Oh yeah, well, and I have some tips and tricks for Meta too, but if you can reach out to me, I'm posting it in the chat, because I do a beta testing with Meta, and I know some of those back things to do. So I totally get what you're saying.
Good. There you go. So just click that link there and you'll get right to Mariha's page. Mariha, this has been so much fun. I really thank you for coming today.
Oh, no problem. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate it.
So we'll have you back real soon, maybe in a month or two. I think everybody would enjoy that. So thanks, everybody. And we'll see you again next week on another Wednesday webinar. Thanks for joining me today. And thank you again, Mariha.
No problem. Thank you all.
Okay,
Nice seeing you all too.
Thank you for joining today's webinar. At the Kentucky SBDC, we know small businesses are the heart of our economy. That's why our goal is to help business owners start, grow, and succeed in Kentucky. Find out more about how our no-cost business coaching, training, and resources can help your business. Visit us at KentuckySBDC.com.